I'm going to go over two very popular stocks on the 5-minute time frame and show you the channel we're in for Tuesday. First up is Tesla. We ended the day at $239.76, down more than 1%. Now, the 52-week low is $101.81. The 52-week high is a whopping $314.67. The one-year price target is $252.17. That is a 5% increase from where we are. Now, to the north side from where we are takes us to 2 standard deviations, and that is roughly 242.34. A gap forms to the upside at 242.55. 3 standard deviations and a level of resistance and take profit area is 244.41. That gap closes out at 245.15, and 4 standard deviations is 246.55. If I pull this down, you will see another gap that forms to the upside at roughly 280.94 and closes out at 291.21, but we are not in that channel just yet. Just wanted you to be aware of that. Now, to the south side, because there's always a south side, back to the middle of the trend or the mean, and in this case, a level of support is 238.03. and -2 standard deviations, and another level of support is 233.80, 231.72, and 229.57. This line, and this line are lines that are possible entry points. This is support, support, and support. If we hit those lines, I will anticipate a bounce as people buy the dip. Now, a viewer named Marat says a better entry point may be in the 220s, and let me show you why. He sees gaps as well as I do, and you have to go look left. And I talked about these gaps a long time ago. Back on June 6th, they formed. This gap formed at 226.28, closes out at 222.12. This gap formed at 217.44, closes out at 215.16, and clearly we are not in that zone just yet, but something to be aware of if you want to wait, and perhaps you can get it at a better entry point. But obviously you can day trade this stock, you can swing trade this stock, just constantly buy and sell until we get down to that point, and then dollar cost average your way back in. All right, now to PayPal. I talked about this very recently. We ended the day at 63.27. To the north side from where we are takes us to 63.43. 3 standard deviations is 63.85. A gap forms to the upside at 63.99. 4 standard deviations is roughly 64.28, and that gap closes out at 64.34. To the south side, back at the middle of the trend, and in this case, a level of support, 62.54, 61.60, 70-ish, and -3 standard deviations is 61.24. -4 standard deviations is $60.82. This gap has now closed out at 62.75. The RSI is at 59, and that is a look at Tesla and PayPal on the 5-minute time frames.